What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from guitarjams.com, and I've got a lesson for the people that are just starting to get their soloing going. They're just working on that pentatonic scale, and it's just a little idea I want you to think about as you start to work on your licks and your improvising, all that stuff. Also, I'm going to pick 3 comments from this video to win my Blues Masterclass DVD set, which is basically every blues lesson I've done, my kind of electric blues from beginning to intermediate, and then also my acoustic blues stuff as well. There's a link for it down there. Like I said, I'm going to pick 3 comments here to win that set. But not only that, we're going to zoom in. I'm going to actually give you a lesson right now. Like I said, a little tip that I think you should think about, and I think it'll help you. So let's zoom in and do it. Here we go. All right, I want to talk about just a concept for like a beginner soloist, someone that's just starting to play some guitar solos. So we're going to start with that A minor pentatonic scale. So the root's on the 5th fret, and then we've got 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8, right? Maybe you've been working on some licks there. Whether you're, an experienced beginner or a straight-up beginner, I think this is just something that I want you to think about when you start soloing. When people first start soloing in this scale, they're always going from one note down to the next note or one note up to the next note, like this. Which is good. It's just a natural start to it. So what I want you to start doing and just start thinking about it is what I call the rollover, or like a next door kind of note. And so basically if I'm right here and I've got the 8th fret of the high E, next door is just that same fret on the B string. That. So watch, if I'm just got a little lick going, see that? So I went back to the high E. Okay, here's another one with these 2 rollovers. Okay, watch this one. Roll over on the 5th fret of the B to the G. So we're not ringing them out together. We're trying to hear them as singular notes. Then I'm going to the root right there, which is ring finger on the 7th fret of the D. So there's another thing I did. I did a rollover on the 7th from the D to the A. And then I went to the 5th of the G, and then to the root again on the 7th of the D. Okay, so far I did, and then I did a little, right? These are just examples. I mean, these are things I just want you to start seeing when you start working on this scale. Okay? And then we had this one. Okay, here's another classic one. See that? So I'm on the root, the 7th of the D, and went to the 7 on the G, and back. That. Then I went to the 5th of the G, so look at that. Okay, so that's just a really good tip when you're working on the scale. Start getting those next door neighbor things and experiment as you start to practice over a jam track, or you just start, playing with another friend, or you're just playing along with a recording. It's a big step to take. So I hope that helps you, and I think it really will help. I know it did for me. So get those next door neighbors going. Invite the neighbors over. All right, that was it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something from it. Not only that, I'm going to pick 3 comments to win that DVD set that's right down there below this window. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I got plenty more lessons coming your way. And thank you for the support. We'll see you later.